Williams here. He's coming here to play the Winked Stink. I'm going to bring him in. Mr. Williams, back this way.
Hey.
Are you all together?
Yes. I found him on the street.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere, but
just making sure.
They said they'd represent me, so I thought, bring them on up. The heck.
What's going on, Barry?
A little of this and that. It's always nice to be greeted with a camera shoved in my face.
7 in the morning.
I should put a little more light on that thing.
See, there it goes.
There you go. Excellent. That's
You
what
broke
I'm
my
working
camera.
on. Am I following you?
You broke my camera. You're going in there. Thanks. What brings you back to the show?
An invite. I got invited, so I showed up.
So do you know what you're doing here today, basically?
I think we're doing a little bit of weakest link kind of a deal.
Yeah, the weakest dink.
Weakest link.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay. So
Yeah, and I think you're gonna be emceeing it.
that's right. That's what they're telling me.
All right. So what do you expect to happen in there?
I have no expectations. You never know what's going to happen. That's the fun part about being here. It'll just be whatever the hell comes up will be fun and great. And, we'll make it all work.
We're going to play Weakest Dink.
Okay.
The dude from the Brady Bunch, what's his name?
Barry Williams.
Barry Williams.
Is it Williams or Williamson?
Barry Williams.
I forget.
Barry Williams will be the host. Me, you, Tom Chisano. Who else?
Casey.
Casey.
And Gary.
And Gary.
By the way, Casey thinks he's going to beat Tom Chisano.
You know what's so funny
hate
about Casey?
This weakest dink.
You had such a great line, Howard. You hit it right in the head yesterday. Casey's bitterly complaining that the last time Vinny gave him hard questions, and you said they're only hard because you don't know the answer.
Yeah. When you know the answers are easy.
They're all at the same level of difficulty.
Right.
Which is very difficult for Casey.
Sorry, Casey.
No, if anybody who knows who watched it last time, Vinny screwed me because you were getting mad that there's so many questions going on. So Vinny decided, in his infinite wisdom, to give me the hardest question to get me out quick because I should be out first.
So.
That's ridiculous.
No, I know. Go back and listen to
Vinny,
it.
He
gave me.
It's not true. Guys are always screwing you.
He's complaining that Casey's complaining that you got a question about Lucky Charms, but he got a question about 18th
Lucky
century.
Charms. I never ate Lucky Charms in my life. That was the hardest question for me.
It was laughable because it was two easy
right.
questions.
We'll see how you
For
do.
you, they were easy.
All right, you ready, Casey? Quick, come here. You got 7 seconds to answer this. What's 3 times 14? Quick. And time's up.
36.
All right. The answer is 42. So you're going to lose.
But that's not how the game works. You don't say, all right, hurry up, do this.
Another hard question.
All right. Casey, who wrote The Catcher in the Rye?
J.D. Salinger.
Ooh. Wow.
Lincoln, Republican or Democrat?
Democrat.
Shot
Wrong.
Lincoln.
Who's the third president of the United States?
Quincy Adams.
Wrong.
Quincy Adams.
It's Quincy Jones.
All right, listen.
Howard, you got to see what's going on in the green room. Barry's asking so many difficult questions of me of like the rules of the game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to run out and ask Gary for help.
See, that's the problem when you get a host who hasn't worked in a long time.
You know what? I guess
Taking it way
He
too
took the
seriously.
gig from me.
No, but he's
I'm
taking it
here on my
seriously.
vacation.
He could be
All
a
right,
great
we're going to
host.
play the game. Whoever wins, you'll be linked to a different person.
We're playing for the $1 million for that person.
Well, what we're playing for, they get 25,000 guaranteed.
10,000. It's 10,000.
Oh, it's 10. They get 10,000 automatically,
Okay.
and then they get to spin a wheel, and if it lands on the right thing, they get $1 million.
Oh, geez.
So we're going to do that
What
next.
pressure.
Do you think Barry's still a little bit on Queer Street from the Danny Bonaducci beating?
He's punch drunk.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know
that was a beating.
Yeah, Barry's last great appearance was the Danny Bonaducci fight on Fox, where he took a beating like a woman.
Whoa! He said he was dazed from it more than hurt.
Yeah.
But you also got to talk to about. You know what he did? He did Celebrity Fear Factor,
Oh, did he?
and he played against Penn and Teller.
And what happened? He lost.
I don't know.
Has
He
that
didn't
been
get sad.
brought-
Is that really celebrity Fear Factor?
All right, there's a million things to do when we get back. We'll be back right after these words.
Hello, America. I'm Alan Riddell.
What do you think your chances are?
Pretty good with Gary. Yeah, pretty good.
All right, who are you glad that you didn't get?
Casey? Sorry, Casey. Well, just because I know he's not the brightest crayon, sorry, in the box. Sorry, Casey.
Name's Martin Lafferty. Tom's playing for me.
Okay, what do you think your chances are?
20% for the 10 G's and 1% for the million if I win the 10 G's.
Are you confident that Tom's going to win for you?
It's a toss-up. I wish Fred was playing for me.
We are back. I am now in a different location. I am standing up. I have not been 100% this week because of illness, and to stand up is a difficulty for me, but yet I'm willing to do it.
Are you already laying the groundwork for not winning?
No excuse.
Yes. I'm going to lose anyway. I always lose these contests
you did
anyway.
so well the last time.
Very well the last
Put on the microphone, Scott.
Scott, we're playing a game.
Put on the
here.
microphones.
For $100,
I didn't know. I didn't.
I can
realize.
throw you all the easy questions if that helps.
Put on Robin's microphone.
The microphone on?
Oh my God! Here we go. I tell you something.
Testing.
I cannot win.
I'm on. Casey?
Yeah, am I here?
Check.
Yeah,
Check.
I'm the only one who's not. It's not that
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
here.
close.
All right. Then. You know what? Just don't talk. You'll be
Well,
fine.
Casey, you can't win.
I am setting up for.
And when you get a chance, Scott, no big rush. I'm not getting ready, but get Artie's mic on too at some point.
Yeah, Scott. No need to prepare.
It's tough.
Is your mic working now?
I think so.
All right. There
Okay.
You go. What happened, Scott?
He
Put a
can't
mic
get-
on
he
yourself.
Can't get his mic on.
Can't get my mic on.
All right. We're trying some. We're on a game show set, and this is very
Well,
serious
I'm already
business.
shaken from not having a microphone, so I
Well,
might not be able to answer
I
questions.
don't like these contests because I always lose, and I will lose. So I'm already taking myself out of the
Oh,
contest.
stop. You did so well last time. That's mea culpa is not necessary.
All right, we're going to do Weakest Thing. Joining us this time, of course, is Robin Quivers, and Tom Chiasano, our general manager, is in the competition.
I don't know why I got roped in.
You know why you got roped in?
Because you want me to look bad.
No, because KC said he could beat you, and I said, you know what, Casey, I hate to tell you, I think Tom's going to kick your ass.
What's wrong with you?
I'm going to beat the general manager today.
Nice. And also Gary Delabate is included because he won the last time. So
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
I knew how much 199 and 199 was.
Yeah, well, don't ask me that because I don't. I'm not thinking.
He got every question right, Gary, last time.
Yeah.
Every question?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
But today is a special day also because $10,000 to the winner, and then a chance to spin the wheel and upgrade that to $1 million.
Wow.
So that's pretty good.
I feel so bad.
And we are very lucky today. Actually, he's very lucky today to be the host of this game, Barry Williams, formerly of the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
I was going to say the
Thank
Grady
you, Howard.
Bunch.
Greg Brady.
Thank you, Howard, and welcome to the Weakest Dink. I'll see if I can give you the easier questions today to keep you in the game.
By the way, this is the best gig you've had in a while.
This is the best gig I've had.
It is tough. You know, it is tough to have the most exciting part of your career as a young kid. It is. I feel bad for you. That's why I've given you this gig.
You think that. You don't know it.
It's got to be bad. It's got to be bad.
I have never been busier or had more television shows coming on. I've got another series out. I have four new.
Well, wait
four
a
new
second.
things coming on.
Wait a
I've got
second.
I got stuff going on.
Name two.
Okay. Yeah. The newest David Spade movie and the Peter Gabriel video.
Oh, whoa.
That was directed by Sean Penn, which I just did last Saturday. So that's cool. And Peter
Yeah, but what, you
Gabriel
get paid
named
for that.
Sure, I did. Peter Gabriel named his song coincidentally, which is fun. He named his new single is called "The Barry Williams Show."
All right, but admit the last big appearance you had was on that Fox show where Danny Bonaducci beat the piss out of you.
Well, I've done that. I've got
That's
two.
embarrassing.
I've got 2 and 3 coming up. Now
I
I'm working
think
on-
this is
listen,
the best gig you've had in a long time.
I did a smarter thing. Now I'm on the production side. I help arrange
Yeah.
the matches. I interview the fighters, and I do the national.
involved in the,
and Celebrity 3 is coming up in September, so check that out too.
Actually, Howard,
Did I mention the Monkeys tour? I don't care. I'm busy, man.
How
I'm
could you
stuff
be
is
on the
going on.
Monkeys
Why are
tour?
you on the Monkeys tour?
I open the show.
Are you the fifth
I do
monkey?
the real great. No, I open the show. I open.
He comes
the whole
out in a cage dressed as a monkey.
I got an 8-piece band behind me.
Yes, sir.
next month on Fox, Mr. Kincaid's going to kick his ass.
Really? By the way, here's a quick trivia question. What was Mr. Kincaid's first name? Quick.
Got it.
Ruben.
Right, Ruben.
Ruben Kincaid.
And, and I'm the host of this thing. I didn't even have to answer that.
You know what was
very
weird?
serious.
Beth asked me the other night, she said to me,
Get off me.
what was the name, she said, get off me. And then she said, what was the name of Mr. Kincaid? What was his first name? And I said, Chet Kincaid.
Actually, what was his real name?
What's his real name?
Dave Madden.
Is it?
Oh, you mean his?
But why did I say
actor name?
Chet Kincaid?
I have no idea.
That was a Bill Cosby character.
Chet Kincaid?
Chet Kincaid
From,
the
I
first
Spy.
from the first Cosby show.
Oh, really?
When he was a gym teacher.
Oh, man, I messed up. You see, I went with Chet Kincaid.
I haven't known one thing yet.
I know. I'm feeling
Casey
very,
may beat me.
very.
All right, so
out
Barry
of my
Williams,
depth.
you are here today trying to convince us that your career is better than ever. No one is buying it. No one.
Well, wait a second. Did he mention Celebrity Fear Factor?
Yes, he did mention that.
Did I mention boot camp yet?
What about what is boot camp?
You're going to boot
I'm
camp?
going to do boot camp. Yeah, at the end of the month.
Is that a show?
Yeah,
No, he's
yeah, it's a Fox show. You literally go to boot camp. With,
You get paid for that?
I get paid for that. I'm keeping the money this time.
So in
on the
other
boxing
words-
thing, that was a giveaway. I gave that to the
What
charity.
about Celebrity Fear Factor?
The Fear Factor goes to charity.
Only if you win.
But
Why would
boot
you give
camp-
that to charity? I would think you'd
Because
need
I didn't
money.
have a choice.
Do you have a lot of money?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
You get residuals from Brady Bunch?
No.
How about
all but the original show. So that show's been pretty good to me monetarily.
do you get the merchandise too?
Yeah, get the merchandise thing.
You got a big house?
I got
Why
big-
has Cribs never come
I
to
got
your
two
house?
houses.
You do?
I got one in Connecticut, one in Bel Air.
Really?
Yeah.
He got a couple of books.
He's laughing at me. I only have one house. I had two houses, but one of them's gone.
Lost one, okay?
Well, I'm still married.
Maybe
you
I'm
know?
doing worse.
But he's been married a couple of times and he has two houses.
Yeah,
Really?
exactly. Well, I had to start over then. I completely started over in '92.
And you have two
I
houses
completely started
already?
over.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you're doing that well. I'm shocked.
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, you were a child actor, and I think a lot of these other gigs are mercy gigs.
Oh well, I married up.
You did?
Yeah. I
Oh,
married
your
up.
wife has
yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I don't mean to pour salt in the wound, but when you say completely started over, you really lost almost everything in that divorce?
I owed more money than I had when I got
Really?
divorced.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me take you out to lunch. We'll talk.
What a
It's all relative. It's
You know
all
what?
relative.
He got off easy. He only had to give more than he had.
You know, the other thing is, though, I'm listening to the lineup of gigs,
Yeah.
and it sounds like now he gets paid to be tortured.
Hey, let me tell you something. I know, yeah. He gets beaten up on Fox, then he goes on Fear Factor.
Fear Factor was great.
In all fairness to him, he also does karaoke for Malibu Rum.
Oh, you do karaoke for Malibu Rum? I didn't realize things were going that.
I got stuff going on you wouldn't even believe. Oh yeah.
Really? Well, let's see how you are as a game show host. What is it,
On
Vinny?
the karaoke tour, they bring a portable shower to the club, and Barry sings with people in the shower. It's pretty
Hey,
cool.
it's going.
It's too good.
And don't you rap Slim Shady now or something?
Oh yes.
Let me do a little of that.
It was cool for a while being a teenage star, but now the Brady name can only go so far.
I didn't realize you were doing that. I didn't realize.
Yeah, his wife ain't getting any of that money.
Tom, can't you give him an overnight gig?
I guess he shut you up.
I am very happy to be here.
I am honored
auditioning
to have
as
you here.
host of the Weakest Ink.
Well, let's play the weakest thing. Barry Williams, I turn the microphone over to you. Let's
Thank
see
you very
who
much.
wins. Me, Robin, Tom Chiasano, Casey Armstrong, or Gary Dell'Abate.
And just as a reminder, the winner of the Weakest Ink will have the opportunity to spin the wheel to win a minimum of $10,000 and a chance to win $1 million.
Barry, may I say, this is Howard Stern speaking. I would like to say that I am playing for Steve Roth.
Steve Roth, well, good luck to Howard and Steve Roth. And Robin, who will you be playing
Robin
for?
Quivers, and I'm playing for Alan Riddell.
And I know you care.
I'm
Tom, who will you be playing
I'm
for?
Tom
Tom, who
Chiasano, and
are
I'm
you?
playing for Martin Lafferty from Bolinas, California.
Good luck, Martin. And Casey?
My name is Casey Armstrong. I'm playing for Adam Mitchell.
Adam Mitchell. And Casey, may I just say that beating the general manager may not be your best career move.
I'm going to work him over Bonaducci style.
Make him your Brady bitch. Okay, and
Go
Gary.
ahead. Baba Booey here. I'm playing for Robin Eldred from San Clemente, California.
San Clemente, home of Richard Nixon.
True.
Very nice.
There they are. We can see them.
There they are.
Just so we understand some of the great game rules, you'll have 10 seconds to answer each question, and the weakest links, whether you tie or not, will be eliminated from the game. The weakest dinks.
Come on, Barry.
If you tie, you're both eliminated.
If you tie, you're both
right.
eliminated, because we're going to move through this
I
thing.
lose already.
And there's
but go
no
ahead.
banking or
No.
building, none of that
No
stuff.
voting
Just
off.
And the
answer
time starts
questions.
after I finish asking the question. You will have 10 seconds, and Howard, you are first.
Oh, lucky me.
You won the toss.
In a random toss.
I hate this.
Do you get nervous?
Yeah, I hate this. Because I can't think.
changed.
I can't think quickly with these things.
Right. Now watch him blow off all the questions.
No, I
Go
won't.
on.
Go ahead.
In the field of sports.
Yeah. Goodbye.
In the field of
Won't
sports.
necessarily
How
get
many
voted
questions
off.
are in the first round, by the way?
There are about
15. Don't
See,
show
all right,
us.
okay, good, all right. Show me the answers.
Barry, come on.
Yeah, let's do it old
In the
school.
field of sports.
What is a battery?
What is a battery?
In the field of sports, what is a
Look at
battery?
Gary smiling.
I don't know. I would have to say a threesome.
A threesome.
I'm
I'm sorry, Howard, and I'm sorry for the person you're playing with. It's the pitcher and the catcher in baseball.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Pitcher and
I
catcher in
wouldn't have
baseball.
Did you know that? All right, go ahead. For Christ's sake.
Robin,
Yes.
Abbott and Costello are in the Baseball Hall of Fame because of what?
Their routine who's on first?
That's correct.
That I knew. That I knew. I knew that.
Tom, who is the self-proclaimed fifth Beatle?
I know that.
Show off.
Say anything. This is for money.
Yeah, no, you know what? I don't know.
You don't know.
Can I answer?
No.
It doesn't count.
Doesn't know because I could answer battery.
You should know that from radio.
know
It's
pitcher and
it's
catcher.
Cousin Brucey.
No.
Oh, Murray the K.
Oh, Murray the K, right?
Murray the K, that's right.
Sons of bitches.
Howard, you don't even know.
And your wrong answer doesn't count either. So,
I know.
you're still good.
I meant Murray.
Moving on now. Casey, with your opportunity. What cop show began with a song that warned us, don't do the crime if you can't do the time?
Beretta.
Correct.
Look at you smiling.
No,
like
I'm
you
getting
know
all the hard.
something.
You knew
Gary
battery? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's like a blow to the solar plex.
All right, go ahead.
Gary, what do the letters in Epcot stand for?
Jeez.
Yeah, come on, dopey.
Epcot.
Not smiling
Epcot.
now.
Shh, give him a chance.
I have not a clue. Does
You
anybody
see
here
some-
know this? Does anybody on this panel know this?
I know it, but
Oh,
go
sure
ahead.
you do. We'll let you answer.
I'm saying I don't know it.
Tell him, Barry. Go ahead, Barry.
Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. It's an acronym.
How come I get Epcot? She gets Abbott and Costello.
I got battery.
That was a crime.
was
All right, my chance. Come on. I'm coming back into the game.
I think you're coming back.
Come on.
All right, and this question is for Howard.
I should know this.
Beretta.
Come on, you got to be quiet. It's very
Take it
serious.
serious.
My turn is very serious.
I'm sorry, Marty.
What is Howard Stern's first name? No, I'm just kidding. No. Your question, what does summa cum laude mean?
First of all, it means you graduated the second highest in your class. It's a second grade below magna cum laude.
Summa cum laude.
That's my answer.
I'm sorry.
I think they wanted the Latin translation.
No, Howard might be right. I have the answer being with highest praise or highest distinction.
That would
But he
be
said
the
second.
pronunciation.
I'm wrong then, but who would
Or
the question was ambiguous and unclear. But
And
all right,
you
I'll take it
missed
wrong.
it.
You
Good.
graduated
I want
magna
out of this
cum laude.
contest now. Anyway,
if the writer of the question is, what is the ruling on this?
I would give it to Howard on
How?
No, you would not.
Howard said the second highest.
Vinny in the ultimate
I said it.
answer.
And Vinny, I'm taking it away from
Wait,
me.
hold on. Is it really below
Yes,
Magnum?
because I
Then the question is
graduated.
wrong.
I graduated summa cum laude from Boston University.
Not magnet.
So why?
Maybe I did
Why does it
graduate
mean
magnet.
highest praise if it's not the highest?
It's not. You're wrong. And you know what? I don't care. I want it wrong. I want out of this.
I want to host.
You
I want to
write
host Who Wants to Be a
dumb
Millionaire.
questions. That's what we
Go ahead.
learned.
Next one. Good. I'm glad I'm out.
So you get it. You.
Well, you're not.
What is the ruling on this? Let's be clear.
I'm wrong.
Howard's got 2 wrong so far. Go.
I didn't know the Latin.
Robin, this question is for you. What famous rock star recorded a duet of Peace on Earth, The Little Drummer Boy, with Bing Crosby shortly before Bing's death?
Please.
That would be David Bowie.
That is correct.
Please.
Just because I know
The
that.
Latin translation is summa cum laude, and then that question?
Epcot.
I know every one of Robin's so far. Go ahead, Tom Chiusano.
Tom with another opportunity. What 4 presidential likenesses are carved in Mount Rushmore?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Mel Carbis.
Shh, come on, please.
Do I get extra
trying to
time now?
think
Yes,
here.
yes.
This is for a lot of money.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Washington, Lincoln, Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, and Jefferson.
Oh! I need a ruling on that.
Time.
No. He said
got-
Roosevelt twice.
No,
And he said
He
Jefferson
didn't say
at the
Lincoln.
buzzer. At
No,
the
no,
buzzer.
no,
I
no,
said
no.
Did he get it in under the buzzer?
Did he get Jefferson in under the buzzer?
Yes, I
Because he
did.
said all 4.
I feel he did.
Yes.
Yeah, he got that.
Tom wins it. That was correct. You got it just in under the buzzer.
I said Roosevelt
Yes.
repeating Teddy twice. That was
You said it.
You
You
said
said it
Lincoln?
twice, but he said
Yes, he
I
said
said
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Two
He said
different
Jefferson at the
Okay,
very
Tom,
end.
Tom, you can be very proud of yourself.
I'm the host.
Way to
I
go.
got it right here.
Way to go. Everyone gets
exactly
easy.
what he's
Easy.
doing.
So far, Gary and I
Did
got
you
the
know?
shaft on our questions.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. Mount Rushmore, I know.
And
But
now-
David Bowie, I know. I know Abbott and Costello. I don't know the Latin translation of summa cum laude. No, I think there's a big discrepancy in the question. Yeah. Go ahead, Casey.
I was arguing this
Casey and-
last time you laughed at me.
Go ahead, Casey.
Ask me another Latin question.
Casey, another chance to be demoted here. What is the name of the rock and roller who was born Reginald Dwight?
Shh. Give him a chance to think.
Oh, please. We don't have that long.
I smell smoke.
George Harrison.
I'm sorry.
Let me give him the answer,
me.
okay? Let me.
Let me.
Even though you're out of the
1,
game.
2, 3.
Because of
Elton John.
There we go.
He's not a rock and roller. He sings ballads.
Please.
It's not a rock and roller.
I can't drop
a deuce.
Yeah, well, you still got
all
the
the
answer.
easy. Go ahead. Give Gary an easy one, and then give me a hard one. Go ahead.
Complain.
All right, Gary. What is the only letter in the alphabet that doesn't appear in the name of any of the United States?
Oh, that's easy.
Only letter.
That's an easy one.
You know that one,
Yeah,
huh?
that I know.
I don't know that one.
What is Q?
That is correct. Gary is correct.
Most people would say Z,
Arizona.
No, Z.
but Arizona has that's right.
All right.
Very
New
good,
Mexico.
Gary.
New
Right,
Mexico.
that was a good one.
Are you still playing?
Yeah, I'll be
keep on-
in it, but I don't care.
No, keep on going.
Go ahead. I have one more. I have one more.
Barry, you call yourself
One more
a host?
round.
Don't be bitter.
No, we're still in the first round.
I'm in it.
I
Come on.
understand it, but he
Take
was
it
quitting.
Vinny is heckling Barry.
I can't believe it.
He took my gig. I'm pissed.
Vinny, turn off your
What it
microphone.
is.
Shut up.
He wants to ask the question.
Go ahead.
Howard.
Where's the music?
What island is the boot of Italy kicking?
Mallorca.
Are you trying?
No, you can't tell him.
Give me the answer.
Are you
Stop
trying?
it.
Long Island.
Long Island. It's
What is it?
Long
Sicily.
Island.
I don't
Of course you know
know. I'm not
Sicily.
Italian.
What are you talking
I'm only half
I
Italian.
thought you were.
Schwiadel.
I don't want to win. I'm throwing the game.
May
That's-
I-
I
may
knew
I-
all the answers.
May I recap?
Yeah.
Because we're in the at the end. Are you
I'm
0 for
0.
3?
I'm done.
0 for 3.
I'm out.
We
I'm
have-
glad I'm out.
we have
Yeah,
four
there's-
more-
right. There's no,
I'm stupid, okay?
Well, wait a minute. We all have to do
Barry,
our
take
round.
control
you
here,
got
will you?
four-
well, wait a
Barry
second.
Robin. Barry,
Oh,
ask Robin
in
the
this
question.
round, he would have to go anyway.
We gotta shut
we
up.
can stop this
I'm
right
out.
now because
Yeah.
there's no way anyone could do
Gary,
the worst.
Gary, there are 4 more questions.
let's-
No,
Please.
There are other people.
Oh, I got you.
That's right.
Gary. Let
Robin?
Gary go.
There could be a
All right.
tie.
Robin, may I have music, please? Robin.
Yes.
What machine is known as the one-armed bandit?
That would be a slot machine.
That is correct.
I gotta really.
Barry, are you
I
banging
don't
her?
believe it. Yeah. Vinny wrote the question.
What happened? I didn't know the order was going to be.
I may be after this.
But
you knew the order. But you
When I
knew
wrote
the
the
order was going to
questions-
be that person was going to get all three of those questions.
No, I didn't know.
He's not
No, I
that
did
bright.
No, you
He's
had
not
to.
All
that
right, come on.
bright.
Let's move it along. Tom, go ahead.
Music, please. What television show opened with the words man, woman, birth, death, infinity?
I know that. Just for the record.
Man, woman, birth, death, infinity.
Can I answer for him just to prove I can answer other questions? Ben Casey.
There you go. Starring Vince
By the
Edwards.
way, Robin's going to win in this one round. All she's got, she's already got 3 right.
The weakest link is somebody with 0. That's you.
Two more questions here.
Oh, we're going to go through it 20 times.
Casey.
This would have been perfect. She got the
Casey.
most answers. She wins, and that's it. And the game's over.
You-
We're going to be here all friggin' day again.
You can make the rules.
Oh yeah, these rules are all subject
She's
to
going
change.
to win.
Barry, go. Come on.
This is for Casey. What is the first video aired by MTV?
It's by the Buggles. It's Video Killed the Radio Star.
That's correct.
That was good.
Gary.
Stupid ass.
Gary, what was...
Jesus. It's getting ugly.
Go ahead. Gary. Robin's going to win because she got all 3 right.
Gary, what was unique about the vice presidency and presidency of Gerald R. Ford?
What was unique about it?
Unique.
Incredibly unique.
About his vice presidency.
Incredibly unique.
That he was not elected to either office.
That is correct, Gary. And
Well, there it is. Robin
not only
wins.
is that correct, but that brings to the end of round one.
I lost the most. I got all 3 wrong.
Right.
Tom got 1 right. Casey got 1 right. 2 right. And Gary got 1 right.
2 right.
2 right. And she got 3 right. Why does she wins?
I got every question you asked me.
You guys are all idiots. I'm certainly the biggest idiot, and she wins.
So
round 1 or the
this
whole game?
guy gets $10,000. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
I think that's what
I
we're
want to do.
deciding right
That's
now.
what I want to do.
That's what
And he gets.
Of course, you're going to be here for a month.
He gets a
That's
chance to
fine
spin
with
for a
me.
million. From the I won.
I hate this game.
Now, does anyone on the panel know now what Epcot Center stands for?
Can I just say something first of all?
Experimental
Can I say something?
prototype
Now, this is
community
going to
of
get
tomorrow.
exciting.
What?
Who did you play for, Robin?
I played for Alan Rydell of Lexington, Kentucky.
Right.
Alan Rydell has just won $10,000 with a chance to
That's
spin the wheel.
Barry, why are you
by
shaking your
I1.com
head? Get over here.
for $1 million.
Barry's protesting.
I'm not even protesting. I don't.
The game's not over.
We're fine. We're fine.
Okay, well, that's it. That's all I need to know.
Why are you protesting?
I just wanna make
Just
sure we're
because
fine.
of
Because you lost?
No.
You big baby.
No, what he's trying to make sure is that we're doing it
within.
Legally.
All right,
that's all.
okay,
That's all.
fine.
Legal stuff.
All right.
I don't know about legally, whatever, but I think I just beat Tom and Howard.
You did.
Yeah, he did.
You did. You beat us. So what?
So what? So that's great.
I knew the answers to every one of yours,
No, you
Elton
didn't.
John. Yeah.
Yeah, but the difference is,
We've got
this
more.
time I got the easier question.
Hey, Howard.
It just proves it's a crapshoot.
You know
Yeah.
what the problem is? Vinny puts hard questions with easy questions. It should be all the same level.
I know. He doesn't understand what
You know,
the level is.
It was so unfair.
I
And
didn't
there's
know
got to
what
be
the order
rotation.
was going to be.
I mean,
Now, where
It's
is...
the luck of the draw.
but it shouldn't be.
No.
There should be something that
It should be
gets
the same
questions
level.
to be the same
All right,
level.
I don't care.
A, B, C.
How do you make that
they're
judgment?
I want to
always
meet
hard
the
when
guy.
you don't
Here's the
know
guy.
'em.
Here's the guy. Here's the guy. All right. Here,
Hey,
go to the
Marty, I'm
microphone.
sorry, man.
He's schlepping the board like Christ.
We have some show. All right, Robin, you have one for Alan Rydell from Lexington, Kentucky. By the way, Barry Williams was an excellent host, and
Yes, you were.
I would invite him back to do this again.
In spite of what everybody says about
Vinny
you, you were
sucks
great.
as a-
He'd rather
as a
play with
question
Millionaire.
picker, but Barry was very good.
Yeah, what is that, Barry?
I'd rather play Millionaire.
Well, next time maybe we'll do Millionaire.
Great.
You're really good at this. You're
You
good at
were. You
Thank
were
you very much.
wonderful.
Poor
You know,
Vinny.
I felt bad for you at the beginning of this because
All
you were a
that he-
child star, but
It seems you can handle yourself.
right. It seems you
still
got
good right
some
now.
ability. All right, Alan, you did. Alan, you sat in the green
You
room,
sat in the green room.
and Robin won for you.
Thank you.
She answered the most questions, therefore she is the winner, and you are the winner.
I was glad to do it for you.
Now, this is exciting.
This is the big moment.
All right, you are going to get, Alan, a chance to spin this wheel. As you can see, everything is marked $10,000. There's one marking that says $1 million.
Just one?
Just one. It's a shot at $1 million.
Not like you had 3 easy questions.
Oh!
Alan, what do you do for a living?
I deliver pizzas.
You deliver pizzas. So this would probably increase your income 2 times.
Howard, this is $1 million tips.
Yeah.
Right. This is $1 million $1
You know
tips.
what? $10,000 would change his life.
Right. You're already ahead of the game.
Actually, a sandwich would change his life.
What would you do with $1 million if you won it?
Probably just buy a house, invest some.
Buy a house, invest. Sounds good.
Yeah, stocks are
Smart
good.
man.
Yeah.
Give some to Barry.
Smart.
Pay off the ex-wife.
Yeah. Isn't it 2 ex-wives?
Yeah, no.
That's just one?
Just one?
No.
Okay.
You're still paying that first wife?
No, that's done too.
Oh.
That was just the trial marriage, and now I'm in the real one.
Now he's delivering pizza.
So you chose the lump sum payout over the annuity?
All right, so here it is. Your shot. Are you ready to do it? Now, you have to spin it very hard.
How old a gentleman are we dealing with?
I'm 22.
All right.
Yes, I was once 22. All right, here we go. Now, get ready. Put some thought into this. Spin it hard, though. It's got to go around and around and around and around.
What are the odds, Howard?
Here we go. What are the odds?
Yeah, 1 in 100, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not that bad.
It's not bad.
It's better than the odds to get on the show.
That's right. Here we go. Do it. A pizza delivery guy spinning for $1 million. Robin has her fingers crossed.
Boy, you gave that a real spin.
Why don't you put those fingers in my crotch? Do me a favor.
This is taking longer than it took to play the game.
That's okay. That's okay. Here we go. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Getting dizzy looking at the wheel.
I know, it's really going.
I'm taking a look here. This is exciting. This looks good. Looks good.
I think he might get it.
Oh,
He's got a shot.
He's got a shot.
Oh, it's coming by. Oh, wait, we got a full time around. I think you're going to get it. Let it go.
Oh, my God.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, you're nowhere close, bro. You know what? I think you got to keep the pizza job. $10,000 ain't shabby,
You know what
brother.
you get? You get to leapfrog with a naked Benji.
All right, so here, Howard, from i1.com is John Broad to present the check.
You want a fake check.
Alan, congratulations on the 10 grand. We love giving away money every single day. We give it away $10,000 just for using our search engine on our site, and we're happy to do it for you today in the Howard Stern Show.
You're a winner.
Thank you. I'm a 10,000 air.
You're a 10,000 air. Let me tell you something. And
They
how much?
don't grow on trees, you know.
That's right. I bet you a lot of chicks are going to come on to you now.
Maybe.
And I want you to be careful.
Thank you.
Just remember when you were a plain old pizza delivery guy, where were those women then?
Back in the day, I'll remember that.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna buy my friend's computer.
Thanks to Barry Williams, who, of course, is the great host of Weakest Stink here today.
Hey, Barry, what's your website?
Yeah, anything you want to know about what's coming up, what I'm really doing, and
Oh, yeah,
going
I
on,
can't wait to find out.
BarryWilliams.com.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. The Weakest Stink.
Tom, what happened, Tom? I got, I'm not into the old TV. I get stuck twice on those.
Are you embarrassed at all that you lost to these guys?
I'm embarrassed that Casey knew 2 and I only knew 1. But I take my question in terms of the difficulty, against any of the questions that were asked. I don't know how many people knew those 4.
How do you feel your performance went for your first hosting job?
That wasn't a performance. I was simply hosting, trying to facilitate the game, keep it moving, keep it going.
What happened?
Well, I was getting interrupted a lot, but you see, even though I was given the hosting chores, one must always remember whose show it is. And if the host of the actual show is interrupting, you got to kind of go with that flow.
Right.
But actually, Howard was very complimentary. He said that it went very well, and I have become the quintessential host. So, Howard, we're holding you to that. I'm coming back in. We'll do it and do it and do it. We'll keep having fun, and winning money for people was great. I loved it. I had a great time doing it.
All right, Barry.
I may have a future in game shows now.
Yeah, do you think so?
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna go.
Barry Williams, former child star, game show host.
So you won, man. Congratulations. So how does it feel?
Pretty good.
Were you surprised that Robin was the one that actually won?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. Do you want to thank her?
Yeah, I did thank her, but definitely,
Thank her here again.
Okay, where is she?
No, just thank.
Oh, thank you, Robin, very much for getting all the questions right and having me win the $10,000. That's great.
Let me see your check.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Feel good, huh?
Yes. Kind of afraid to walk back to the hotel with it, though.
Everybody, what's happening? Yeah, baby! All right, good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. Everybody looking forward to a big show today. A whole bunch of stuff we got to talk about. Boy. All right, here we go. Great Rob Zombie. I tell you, when you make music like that, you get a great-looking girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He's got some good-looking girlfriend, this Rob Zombie. Big, tall, blonde. Taller than him. Crying out loud, Robin.
All legs.
All legs. Legs forever, as you say.
Legs for days.
For days, thank you.
Line green open.
Yes. Listen, we have to take a break. You know, that's what we have to do first thing in the morning, because the company needs money.
Yeah, we have to start by taking a break.
Yeah. In fact, they want us to break all the time. Constantly breaking.
The first thing you do when you get on is break.
It's so funny, you know. I figure we have enough commercial breaks, you know. So yesterday...
I know, I walked in on it.
Oh, you did walk in on that?
I walked in and walked out.
You know, so Tom comes to me, our general manager, and he said, this is unbelievable. I'm sure he doesn't want me talking about this, but I don't care. He walks in on me, okay? And, so funny. He walks in on me, and,
you're in the middle of trying to plan a show.
I'm trying to do the show. So he needs,
set up your next
right,
break.
so he needs money for something. He like, there's something that...
He's got an idea.
He has an idea. He needs to raise money for something. So he says, do you think we could have a sponsor for the Mike Walker game, the National Enquirer thing we do every Friday?
Yeah.
I said, Tom, another commercial? Because no, all they're going to do is mention.
It's not a commercial.
It's not a commercial. I was thinking about it in my car this morning. He goes, it's not a commercial.
What is
He goes, it's just the guy says, brought to you by, you know.
Just a sponsorship.
Just a sponsorship. I go, but Tom, don't you run enough commercials to have money to pay for stuff? You mean now I've got to put more commercials in? It's not a commercial. He's just going to say, brought to you by. I said, well, I'm against it.
And then he was trying to pump up, we'll have somebody else say it. You won't have to say it.
Yeah, I said, well, what's the difference? It's still a commercial to me. We have enough commercials.
Well, that's why I thought it wouldn't be more clutter, because somebody else will say it.
Yeah, he's insane. I go, look, you mean you can't pay for stuff as it is? At what point are you going to have some money around here? I didn't see how it ended because me and Robin, as soon as it started getting heated, me and Robin just walked out.
Yeah, we ran out. We both said, couldn't take it.
So then he wouldn't take no for an answer. He said, I'm going to have Paul Turner, who's our voiceover guy, cut a spec spot. You know, I said, so I can hear it. I go, I know what it's going to sound like. It's going to sound.
I bailed.
The National Enquirer game brought to you by...
Must clutter the show.
Must clutter the show. He doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it.
Introduction.
When I want to clutter the show more.
I don't understand. Infinity had record earnings and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with us.
Doesn't have anything to do with
last year.
That's
the reason why we had record earnings.
We still have to figure out how to get money.
No, it's like, it always comes down to we got to do something, more. So I go, Jesus Christ! At what point do you have money for something?
We're hardly on. There's so many commercials, but he has to add another.
The money was for a security guard.
But it's not a commercial.
Right. So it's now up to me to figure out how to pay for the security guard.
Like
I'm like,
individual things now are going to be by commercial.
We need new pencils around here. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean we need to? I have to pay? Why don't you just reach into my pocket?
Have Gary wear a sandwich board.
It's so funny.
Could we plaster a poster on your forehead?
Yeah. We'll do like the baseball games.
I said, you mean the commercials you're running aren't paying for this stuff? You need more. I need to add more commercials. Well, my answer is no. I prefer not to. And then now it'll be vindictive and,
Well, now, but you got to listen to the spec. You haven't even listened.
I don't know what that's going to sound like.
How did it end? Because Robin and I left when it was just getting well, you guys going back and
eventually,
forth.
I had to get back to concentrating on what I was going to do in my next...
Because he wasn't going to let go.
No, he wasn't going to let go. He was gnawing on my foot. So I said, all right, why don't we listen to Paul Turner's spec tape? He goes, I'm going to have Paul Turner do a sample one.
Why don't we do this?
Then I heard him latching on to Fred, and I left the room. He goes, Fred, who is the one that tells Paul Turner what to do? Fred was like, and Fred's so out of it. He's like, what?
But John and I, we met in the hall. He was,
I'm so out of it. It was great.
Can you believe
No, I know you heard the whole thing. You were jerking him around.
Of course I was.
And he knows you're jerking him around. You're a little too obvious.
I said, before I have to say something, I'm getting out.
All right, you left. I didn't even see you leave. Everybody leaves me.
Me and Robin saw each other home. We go, oh, my God.
No, it's better you leave, because I know then Tom gets all threatened when you guys are sitting there listening.
When everybody starts to pile in on
At first, I thought he was making a joke.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he asked you that and without knowing that you're going to get upset by it.
No. First he comes in, he goes, I need to talk to you after the show. And I'm like, oh.
You say, I don't have time.
I sit here for 5 hours. Talk to me during the show. I don't care.
We need to talk because we'll talk after.
Yeah, I said, I don't really want to talk after the show. I want to go home.
We have to talk now.
I'm here for 5 hours doing the show. I got, commercial breaks. Talk to me during the commercial break. I don't care. Upset me.
I have a great idea.
All right, I'll talk to you.
I need a 2-second conversation with you.
It's never a 2-second conversation. He always yeah, you're right, Jackie. I need a 2-second conversation, and it's never 2 seconds. How can that be 2 seconds? You're adding a commercial on my show.
Yeah.
Doesn't he know that commercials are a sore spot with you?
Yeah. I'm adding a commercial.
I don't care.
It's not a commercial.
But it's not a commercial.
It's a commercial that's not a commercial.
Right.
So it's not a commercial. What do they put that on the log as?
How do you sell it? How do you get money for that?
The only way to pay for security is if you add more commercials. What about the ones I'm running? Charge more money for those. Charge a couple extra bucks for those.
No.
No.
It's easier to add more.
But he was so funny because it wasn't anything that he was doing. Yeah. It's not a sponsorship. It's not a commercial. Yeah. It's just Paul Turner saying brought to you.
But mix it in with the other 3,000. It's enough. It's enough. Stop the bleeding.
Right in the intro.
They gotta have some integrity. Most people would just go, yeah, sure. Who cares? Who cares? Why not?
Everything will be brought to you by.
Anything for a security guy.
I'm going to start talking now. That's brought to you by.
No, we have security people throughout the building, but evidently it's my job to raise money for them.
The company doesn't buy anything.
No.
We have to supply everything for ourselves.
What do you think?
This is a great idea.
No, it's not. Another bad idea.
Your safety's important to us. Make a few extra bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pay for safety if you put in another commercial.
Let's clutter the show up more. It's not cluttered enough.
We're trying to entertain people, so we try to write an entertaining opening to the National Enquirer game. Let's put a commercial in.
Let's make it not entertaining.
We're protecting you with a wall of commercials.
During the show, there's always some intrigue going on. And I didn't talk about it yesterday on the show because I just needed time to calm down.
You should have seen your face. I was watching the whole dynamic.
Well,
You were, like... your head was about to explode.
Yeah, I sit there and I rub my head and I go, I don't believe I'm in another dumb conversation.
And
2 seconds.
He never knows how irritating he is.
Yeah, I wish he wouldn't have to talk to me about it. I wish he'd call my agent. I tell him, call my agent. Don't clutter my mind up with your crap. And then I'll discuss it with my agent.
Robin and I knew that your head was about to explode. Though.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know it.
Left, but he
starts leaning further over the console.
Because it doesn't matter to him what I feel. It doesn't matter. I'm not a human being.
Howard. No. It's not another commercial. It's not. Because you're like, oh, Tom, it's another commercial.
It'll only be 2 seconds. Tom, so charge more money for the present commercials and raise money. No.
But this is just a sponsorship.
I know. Crazy.
I'm crazy. I wonder how long ago he thought of that idea, and when it took him like a couple of weeks to
work. No, he doesn't get that I'm a human being with feelings. It's just unfathomable to him.
It's always like you don't understand.
Right. I'm stupid. All right, I got to take a break.
Money has to come from somewhere.
And usually it's from this show.
It's not coming out of my pocket.
Yeah. How about another show? Add something to another show and pay for this. It doesn't have to come directly from me.
Show. It's out of the time we get to talk.
Oh.
It's always coming out of the time. Let's slice more of the time you talk.
Do it. How about like during the afternoon show? Who's on in the afternoon? During the Will Pendarvis show. Spots this out there.
Something.
And pay for it that way. There's a whole other 20 hours.
You know what? We can pay for that security guard from the Will Pendarvis show.
Right. I mean, or the
top 5 countdowns.
The Bob and Slappy show. I don't care which show it comes out of.
We do like top 5 countdowns in the afternoon. We should just sponsor that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sponsor the top 5 countdown. Why does it? In other words, if I need a security guy, why does it have to come out?
Because it's for you.
Right. It's for me.
You have to suffer for it.
Right. So there's another way to just clog up and clutter the program. Doug, you're on the air.
You can't talk.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Why don't we have your bowel movement sponsored by the Island Mattress, and then Robin's period.
Wait a second, you're onto something.
Campex people.
Yeah, because that wouldn't cost. That would be funny. And all right, I'll suggest that to Tom.
Hey, Tom, okay.
We tried that once. In fact, we should play this going into commercials.
So funny.
One time we had Gary call Bucky, one of our sales guys. He's like the top sales guy, and say, "Gee, do you think that you can get someone to sponsor Howard's bowel movements?"
It started off with burps,
farts. And Bucky was like, I think we can do it.
In a second.
In a second, I could sell that to my computer guys. Did you ever hear that tape?
I heard it.
You did? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely I did.
All right.
I've been listening for 17, 18 years.
All right. Thanks, man. You want to play that going into the break?
I'm going to find it in the book.
Oh, all right.
So I may have it for you out.
He'll read it to you. You're going to find it in the book.
I've got a book.
Yeah, you don't have to find it. It's all right. All right, if you find it real quick. I don't want to press you.
No, I'm doing the best I can, man.
No, I know that. I know you are. All right. Listen, let's take a break. We'll hear that some other time.
Can we sponsor Fred looking for the commercial?
Can we get Fred another?
All right, we're going to be back. We got to, you know what? Never mind, Tom. Let's move on.
But you know what the funny thing was? You said, at the time, I'm really not into it. And then he kept going. Well, no, you don't understand. It's
well, that's my thing, because he then starts leaning further over the console because you start backing away.
He's going to use, he's going to use all his sales technique on
You know who he is? You ever see Dagwood and the salesman gets his foot in the door?
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
And then it becomes this tug of war.
And once I say I don't think I'm into it, he doesn't give up. He doesn't get it. And then I start rubbing my head and, like, moaning, and he still doesn't give up.
The conversation's now 25 minutes.
He could sell ice in the winter.
Well, you have to relent because he won't take
He
a
won't
no.
take no. He's a rabid wolf.
He's right behind that no is a yes.
No is a yes. Yes is a no.
Obvious, too, because you fill your face full of food and put your nose right to what you're reading.
Right.
And it's all the way down. It's like it's so obvious you don't want to be bothered.
Right.
And then he starts pulling on the hair. Tom is still talking.
Yeah. Are you listening?
Anyway, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
And now, here's O.J.'s good buddy, Robert Shapiro, and nobody's buddy, Stuttering John.
Robert, would you let your daughter date O.J.? Robert?
I'm sorry?
Would you let your daughter date O.J.?
I don't have a daughter.
Well, if you did? Come on, Robert, what's the matter? You can talk to us? Come on, Robert. Robert, will you be getting any other murderers off in the near future? Mr. Shapiro, did you ever find lost objects in your eyebrows? Robert, do you ever slip and call O.J. murderer? Mr. Shapiro, how did it feel working alongside a murderer and an adulterous lawyer who allegedly beat his wife? Mr. Shapiro, any comments, please? Can't got your tongue, Mr. Shapiro? Mr. Shapiro, did Marsha Clark ever come on to you like she came on to Johnny Cochran? Mr. Shapiro, please comment. Mr. Shapiro, can you explain how the LAPD manufactured the alleged phony evidence? Mr. Shapiro, because you hired Johnny Cochran, who played the race card, you personally feel responsible for O.J. being free. Mr. Shapiro, being hated and ostracized, was it worth it for a few shekels? Mr. Shapiro, please. Mr. Shapiro, would you have represented Hitler for the right price? Please comment, Mr. Shapiro. Mr. Shapiro, how much did you pay Mark Furman? Yeah. Okay. Take care, Mr. Shapiro. Have a nice day.
You're listening to a man who has never helped a murderer, Howard Stern.
Bucky, good afternoon. Hey, Bucky, it's Gary. How you doing? Hi. What's happening, man? What do they want with you? I don't know. Oh, did I call you? No, I'm calling you. What can I do for you? We had a meeting today, when your creative meetings on Wednesday, and we came up with an idea for sponsors. So I'm wondering, I always want to get your vibe on it. You want me to come down? No, I'll take it to you better now. How did this idea of sponsoring his bodily noises? What do you think of that? No, let's think. Like if he burps, he goes, that was brought to you by Toyota? Right. Or if he farts, he says, that was brought to you by Dial-A Mattress? What's Tom say about it? Well, I'm running it by you first. I'm just wondering, before I even go to Tom, do you think you can sell this? Yeah, I could sell it to Metrics in a second. Really? Yeah, like the burp. That was sponsored by Metrics. But what if it was like he was even talking about, he has a bathroom in the studio, and we were talking about the idea of bringing a wireless into the bathroom, maybe he pees and he goes, that was brought to you by, I don't know who, one of your games or something. I could sell it. I can sell it, but I gotta have Tom's okay. Right. I mean, I'd tell you who would buy it. Some of these computer guys that I got on. Right. Listen, let me ask you a question and give me a straight answer. Wait, hold on. I just gotta ask you one more thing. I can sell it because he was even talking about the point where, I don't know how Tom will feel about this, but he might go into the bathroom with a wireless and move his bowels, maybe take a shit. Do you think if you can? I don't know about that one. Howard was brought to you by Metrics? No. I'd rather do the burp with Metrics. That I think I can do in a second. That or all the computer stuff that I have. Right. I wouldn't be so keen to sell it taking a shit. How about the burp? I think I get but it was brought to you by Metrics. How about if Hank the drug throws up? We're thinking because he threw up last time. We were thinking, could you sell that? I don't know. The burp. Let me start with the burp. The burp I can sell in 2 seconds. All right. Let me get Tom's okay, and then I'm going out there. Let me know before Friday because I'm going out to California Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Okay.
There you go. Sold. Done deal. I love Bucky. He can sell anything, that guy.
I can sell it.
I can sell it. Well, Howard beheads a woman live on, I can sell it.
What does Tom say?
If Tom says it's okay, I'm there. I love that guy. Now, that's a can-do guy. Not like these others. Rip-rap.
I can't sell that.
I can't sell that. Oh, maybe I could.
Fucking never did that.
Hey, now. All right. That's the music.
Hey, now.
Got a headache. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Now, there's a couple of things in the newspaper maybe you want to talk about.
Ugh, the paper.
Yes, the paper. Maybe I'll talk about the paper in a second. Let me, there's so many people lined up on the phones. Maybe they want to say good morning to us. Tony, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what you thought of the verdict in the Diallo trial.
Oh, the Diallo trial.
Right, and wait a minute, I'm not done.
All right.
I'm asking you that because I know you were very vocal when the O.J. Simpson verdict came down.
Yes.
I haven't heard you on the Diallo trial, so I was wondering what you think.
Well, I tell you, with the Diallo trial, you got to understand something. That have you heard that terrible joke going around, Robin?
What is the terrible joke?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Amadou.
Amadou who?
I'm going to do what the cops tell me next time. I heard that.
Terrible.
That's what's going around. I just merely report it.
No, they're not. They just shot another guy last night.
The cop shot another guy last night. Listen, first of all, this will teach everybody. When the cops say to you, when you see 4 police officers and they say to you, listen, stop and don't move.
Do you know they said that?
Yes.
Were you there?
Of course I wasn't there for the O.J. killing either. That's a silly thing. Was I there?
Well,
Well, let me ask you something. What is their motive in killing this gentleman? What?
It's a legitimate... No.
You think if you believe that the cops need to go around killing a guy...
But he acts like he was there. He believes something like he was there.
Nobody was there. But when a cop tells me, pull over and shut up, I see how people behave. Not just black people, white people too. Everyone gets kooky. You got to stand there. These are just guys who, they're civil servants. It just so happens that they're the cops. But they're just, let me tell you what a cop is looking for out of life. He's got a simple job. He doesn't make a lot of money. He wants to do 20 years and retire. That's what they want to do. Like a sanitation worker, like a guy who goes and works for the state. These are people who don't expect to be high earners. But
if they can do some good, that's good, too.
They expect to, go through their jobs and go and retire at some point and try and have a comfortable life with their family.
And it would be nice to have a little cooperation.
The idea that somehow you think that these 4 guys set out in the morning to shoot some dude
and make
for target practice,
miserable.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be nuts.
Could I respond?
But, no, you asked my opinion. You can't respond. I will respond when I'm done if I allow you to.
Get your own radio.
Get your own show you want to respond. All right. So for you to imagine and concoct a story that officers are going around because they're so racist that they have to go around and kill black people.
Better to do.
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
Sit in courtrooms all day.
Now, are the cops racist? I bet you a lot of the cops are racist. I bet you maybe those 4 cops could be.
Baseball players and anybody else.
And if you think cops are racist, which there's probably a good chance that cops can be racist, that's even more reason to behave when they pull you over. Don't pull out wallets. Now, I was talking to a cop the other day. He says, I've had to hold a gun on somebody. He says, if you don't think you're nervous, of course you're nervous. Your adrenaline's pumping. If a guy does a reach around, pulls something black out of his coat.
In the dark, mind you.
Yeah. You think immediately he's going for a gun.
They're not Superman. They don't have X-ray vision or laser sight or any of that stuff.
So you have a responsibility as a citizen to assist the police officer and assure him that you are not carrying anything.
But what you have to understand, Howard, and what everybody has to understand, and nobody will say, is there are certain communities where a certain level of crime is tolerated.
Right.
And we don't want our criminals shot.
Right. That's what a lot of people who
take them out with surgical precision, but don't kill him.
Yeah, listen, there are a lot of people in the black community who are frightened, and they're not allowed to speak out.
Look, could I say something? Could I respond?
No, I said no.
We're still talking.
I'm filibustering. There are a lot of people in the black community who are frightened. These are hard-working people who are frightened by the thugs and maniacs running around in their community. Now, I know I've said this before. I grew up in a black community. There is a lot of crime. And if you're going to deny that, you're out of your mind.
Well, I'm not denying.
There's a lot of crime because of economic reasons. There are people growing up in broken homes and poor. They don't have a lot of support system. But I can't go into why there's a lot of crime, but there is. And cops are constantly being called in. And if the cops don't show up, they're yelled at. If they show up, they're yelled at. Now, last night there was another shooting. I don't know if you know about this.
Yes, I do.
Okay. A cop shot a guy. A guy had heroin on him.
Well, do you understand what happened in this one?
It was a struggle.
They actually apprehended 3 people.
Right.
And they were, up against the wall, and they were doing the cuffing thing and the whole thing.
Right.
And one guy bolted.
Right.
Now, there was a chase, and it looked like the guy might have been going for something, but he knew he was dealing with police officers.
Right.
He was only going to be arrested if he had just stood there.
Right.
But he decided to run. And then it looked like he was taking out something. Shots were fired, and he was killed.
Right.
This time, the shooting cop was an Hispanic cop.
Right. Thank God. Because then it won't be so racial.
But immediately, there were crowds on the street, and people were throwing things at the police officers. And one of the things I heard one of the protesters saying was, so what that he had a criminal past? A lot of our kids have criminal past.
Right. Yeah. So, in other words, you can't have it both ways. You can't have people fighting crime and people running from the cops. There's consequences. So what is the answer in last night's shooting? Sit still. Get arrested. So what?
The last time this guy was arrested was for the Amadou Diallo protest. He was out there protesting.
Well, of course. Because it's work-related.
Yeah, I said he had a vested interest.
Right.
Because he likes to run from the cops.
Listen, you either want a crime-free community or you don't. So you can't keep calling the cops into the community and then wonder what goes on when they're called in.
Because my question is, and nobody ever reports on this, have the number of calls to police in the Bronx reduced since the Amadou Diallo shooting?
No.
No.
They've probably risen. I don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure either, but I doubt that there's been a decrease in calls.
So, again, and you're right, sir. I'm going to tell you something. When a white cop comes up to a black man, he has racist thoughts many times. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're not going to cure racism.
But how racist is it that this is a high-crime neighborhood that may be a criminal?
Right. But the fact of the matter is, if you know that, and black people are very aware that white people are racist, behave even better, not worse.
People are now saying they want the right to run from police.
Right. You can't. You don't have the right to run from the police. You want to have that right. Move to, I don't know, Iraq. Or wherever they have that.
You can't run in Iraq.
Well, wherever it is that you can.
Can I respond to Howard?
Yes. Now you can respond.
Thank you.
And do it quickly, not in a verbose way.
This response will have no bearing on what we've just said.
We will have made no sense to him.
Because you guys went from Amadou Diallo to what happened last night. I'm not really...
I'm giving you a way to live. Sir, you a black man?
Yes, I am.
When the cops pull you over, which they will.
They have.
Of course they have.
They have.
Of course they have.
Okay.
We told you they have.
Been pulled over.
And if you don't be quiet, I might have to shoot you.
It's like you've never been pulled over.
Right. I've been pulled over. We've all been pulled over. I have long hair. I get pulled over all the time. Listen to me.
Yes.
They think I'm a big, ugly girl.
And they arrest you.
Right. Listen to me.
Yes.
When the cops pull you over,
yes.
You said, hello, officer. What should I do now? All right. That makes you a pussy, right? That's funny. Oh, hey, man, I'm going to teach that man a lesson.
Guy's got a firearm.
Yeah. You say, hello, officer. What did I do wrong?
How can I help you?
How can I assist you? And then he'll say, listen, you are a suspected heroin addict or something. I don't know what he's going to suspect you of. You probably get suspected of everything with your behavior. You know, and then he'll say, you say, yes, officer, okay. Do you need to arrest me? Yes, okay. Put out your hands. That's it. Don't sit and argue with the guy. You're going to sit and argue with a guy, especially if you think he's a racist?
Could I respond, Bill?
And then you break into Old Man Ribber.
Now stop.
Old Man Ribber.
Hey, somebody will shoot you for that. Stop that.
So that's how you are to behave.
All right. Well, now I know that. I didn't know it before.
Yeah. I know that's not being a tough guy like you see in the movies.
Not standing up.
You're not being, you're not standing up to the man. But you'll be alive.
Stand up later in
All right.
court.
Well, can I say something now?
Yes.
Okay. I heard you mention when you were responding that somehow or the other people don't want their criminals killed.
By the way, remember that this isn't Meet the Press. I do a comedy show.
Right. Okay.
All right. So please.
You say how we got to the points right away.
Right. Get to the point.
You didn't really get to the point right away. You were filibustering for the last few minutes.
You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? You really don't have a point.
You have nothing to say.
You have nothing to say. You know I'm right.
It doesn't mean that because black people, we know that there are criminals in our community. I tell you that there are criminals in our community, and sometimes I'm afraid of them.
Yes.
But when we call the cops, it doesn't mean that the cops, somehow or the other, people think that African Americans can make the difference, can determine the difference between.
Do you know the cops have a big problem in the black community that a lot of times they listen to me.
It's obvious that they do.
A lot of times the cops will say, "Have you seen anything?" To citizens who are hardworking people, they'll say, "Did you see anything? Did you see the criminal? Can you identify them?" And a lot of times they will not identify. They protect the criminal. There's a mentality in the black community.
Why should the community cooperate with the set of police?
Well, then have criminals living among you.
Trying to help you what?
They're trying to help you get rid of them.
You call the police and then you don't want to cooperate. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
It's strange. Why do you call police then? Why do you want people to help you?
Look, that's their job.
Oh, you want them to?
And they will do it by
You're not
themselves.
necessarily saying that.
So by magic, since they can't have a camera everywhere, as you say, you weren't there.
Psychic and no.
The police have always relied on citizens to help them identify criminals.
I wouldn't have a problem with the police.
All right, goodbye.
The police were.
This is silly.
It's the police. It's the police.
It's the police. Stop being so involved with the police.
Fix the police. Fix the police.
Fix yourself. Don't fix the police. Make it so when.
It reminds me of a case a few years ago where I think Queen Latifah's car was stolen.
Right.
And this guy knew that one of his relatives had stolen a car.
Right.
Didn't say anything.
Right.
When he found out it was Queen Latifah's car, he said, you know what? I'm turning him in.
Right.
It wasn't a stolen car that made him turn.
No, it was Queen Latifah's.
Queen Latifah. He shouldn't have stolen Queen Latifah's car.
Right. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, Howard? I worked in the South Bronx for the last 18 years. I'm on the job.
Yeah.
This guy sounds he's just looking for a beef on the phone.
No, that guy is looking for a beating. There are certain guys out there who deserve a beating. You know that. Now, the guy who was just on the phone deserves a beating from the cops. You know that.
But, you know, you also have to understand that people in the Bronx obviously love to protest.
Officer.
This is the truth, though, Howard.
All these people protesting deserve a beating. Anybody who has free time to protest deserves a beating.
They love to protest.
I'm sick of it.
If these guys are just polite, they'll get over for 99% of the stuff.
Of course.
You'd let a guy go if he said, can I help you, officer?
Right.
Exactly. Hey, listen, Howard, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you, Eddie. I can't explain it any more simply than that.
I said there was once a woman who was talking to me. She was black, and she lived in an integrated building in New York. And one day, one of the neighbors called the police and said, I have been robbed. Okay? Now, her 20-something-year-old son, just at the time the police came, he didn't know what was going on in the building, but just at the time the police came, her 20-year-old son came running down the stairs.
Yeah.
The police are entering the building.
Right.
There's a black man running down the stairs.
Don't run.
But you could be running down the stairs just because you're trying to get the door or something. So the police, of course, what do they think? I've been called about a robbery. There's a guy running down the stairs.
Right.
They grabbed him. They threw him against the wall. What did he do? He kept trying to get away from the wall. So they kept throwing him against the wall.
Right.
And the woman was screaming to me, why were they throwing my son against the wall? I said, excuse me. When the police throw you against the wall, stay there.
Yeah, don't move.
Wait until they tell you what they need. Why are you trying to turn around and talk to them? Why does your son not know
Let me tell you,
to
Joe.
cooperate with the police?
When a cop pulls me over, I shake it in my pants. Now, that's not very manly. Everybody's looking to be manly. Don't be so manly. Dave, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Pinocchio.
Thank you.
Pinocchio.
How are you today?
Oh, shut up.
got a
You
question.
know what? You really should.
Troll.
You should really knock off the Pinocchio stuff, or I'll tell people what you look like.
Go ahead. I don't care.
You know what you look like.
All
You're
right,
a little,
that's
tiny,
fine.
fat
Top of the
man.
morning
You got
to
it.
you.
But just wait till I...
Weren't you the star of Leprechaunus?
Just you wait till I lose a few more pounds.
Oh, please. You've been saying that for 5 years.
Come on down. You could weigh 10 pounds. I'd still be better looking than you.
So you'll be a skinny leprechaun.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
Got a question for you.
Yes.
Read in the paper yesterday that when Son of a Beach comes on, you're going to be quitting radio. Is this true?
No, that's absolutely not true. I don't know why they said that. They asked me at the press. You know, you go to these press conferences and really there's nothing to say.
Right.
I have nothing to say. I said, listen, I got this show, Son of the Beach. The press said to me they had questions for me about it.
Okay.
So I went, I answered some questions. So immediately they start asking more and more questions because they don't know what to ask. I don't blame them. I don't know what to ask me either. So the guy says, what is your future? I said, my future is in a couple of months, my contract in radio is up, and I'm going to decide what I want to do. Which, of course, makes sense, right?
Sure.
You're going to sit down and you figure out what you're going to do. I didn't say I was quitting. I said I still love doing radio. Our ratings are on top. You know, it's a great medium. Excuse me.
That's all right.
I absolutely enjoy doing it, but I've got to sit down and figure out, what I want to do. So right away they said, well, you might be quitting. Well, yeah, I might be quitting. Sure, I might be quitting.
I hear you. One last thing. Yesterday you were talking on the radio about all these parties you were going to.
Yes.
I don't understand one thing. For so many years while you were married, you would escape to your basement.
Right.
You wouldn't want any. It was almost like a Johnny Carson thing. You wouldn't want any of these private parties. Now all of a sudden, man, you're like partying around. What's the story?
So what do you think the story is? Let's see. I bet you have a theory.
I'm not saying I have a theory.
Yeah, what do you think the theory is? Why did I go to some parties?
You were probably trapped for so many years with just radio and a family, and now you have your opportunity to go out and really enjoy life.
All right, so there you go. There's your answer.
But
that's what you think.
What do you want him to say?
What do you want me to say?
But what?
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? You're right.
I don't want you to
All right,
say.
get out of here. Suck you little troll. Something wrong with that guy anyway.
No, he loves you.
I know.
He's upset you haven't called him to go to these parties.
Right. Pete, you're on the air. Pete, you're on the air. By the way, when I was married and had kids, I did go to some parties. All right? I did. Believe it or not, I actually had something of a life. Not a big life, but why do you go to a party?
Well, some people go because they like people.
No, I don't like. I only like certain kind of people. Pete, you're on the air. All right, no Pete. Let's talk to Jody. Jody, hi.
Hey, not Jody.
Oh, sorry.
Definitely not. Definitely.
Well, I have line 13 says Jody, but go ahead.
As far as I know. Oh, yes. Well, I'm willing to read your mind right now.
Good.
And I just smoked some weed, which,
Good.
Okay,
Does that help when you're reading minds?
I think it does. It's quite similar to, a state of transcendental meditation.
All right, go ahead. It's not similar to state and transcendental meditation, but go ahead.
Okay.
I've done both. I've smoked pot and done transcendental meditation.
Find any similarity?
None whatsoever. Go ahead.
Okay. Think of one thing.
I should think of one thing?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I can read your mind.
I know it sounds very stereotypical, but is it a woman? Is it a trap?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I saw vagina in my mind. I don't know why. All of a sudden.
Who is it?
Who is the woman?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not the master of all minds.
Well, you happen to have been right. I was thinking about a woman.
Well, I thought you were thinking about sex.
Right on.
No, well, yeah, okay. I was thinking about having sex with a certain woman, yeah.
And I have not had any marijuana this morning.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you.
Well, you read my mind.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you.
All right, so you can
All right.
All right.
He was right.
But so was I.
Yes, you were right, too. Johnny, go ahead.
Yo, Howard, how you doing? Just real quick, I'll give you my formula. When I'm pulled over, I stick my hands out the car and wait for them to tell me what to do, no matter what.
Right.
That's it. And I don't even really do much wrong, but hey, they're there. But anyway, you were on a Millionaire last night as the answer to a question.
Again?
Yeah.
Do you know that this show, Millionaire, there isn't a network. Excuse me, I'm having a little trouble this morning. Not much, just a little. Let me get some water. Hold on. Goddamn headphones don't even stay on my head. Are we still on the air? And my hair's all messed up, Robin.
Oh, boy. Life is tough.
Hold on. Being human sucks.
That drink was sponsored by Metric.
Yeah. Tom would love you.
They try to squeeze everything out of you, man. It's unbelievable.
This show, Millionaire, is unbelievable. That every network wishes they had this show, and I'll tell you why. Not only is it #1 in the ratings, but it is such a cash cow, you would not believe it. Now, I'll give you the math, all right, because I'm a broadcaster. A spot in Millionaire, based on the ratings, would probably go for about $200,000 to $300,000 for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in an hour of Millionaire, they run about, 20 minutes?
Probably.
Yeah, about 20. It's 18 to 20 minutes. You can stretch it to 20 on a show like that, on a game show. Jackie, do the math. 20 times $300,000. That's about, $6 million? $6 million. Okay. Each show. So if you run the show
3
times a week, you've got $18 million. Now, you say, okay, what are the costs? On a game show, very little. Let's say they give away an average of $200,000 a show. Some shows they give away $1 million, very rarely. Some shows they give away $100, $1,000. Sometimes, let's say they give away $50,000. Who knows? But the average amount of money on each show is $200,000. And let's say, I was reading about.
I think that's even high.
Okay, I'm going high.
Yeah.
Let's say Regis Philbin, who is now in contract negotiation, give him what he's asking for. Give him the top dollar. $200,000 an episode is what he's looking
But
for.
right now he only gets $100,000.
Right, so double his salary. Let's be generous, because who knows, maybe he's part of the equation. So now you spent $400,000 a show, and also it costs money to produce the show. Being a producer, I'm going to be very generous and say I'm going to give him $500,000 a show budget. Okay?
Too much.
Well, let me go with that. All right. So now I've racked up $900,000 in costs, and because I'm a dope, let's throw in another $100,000 just to be safe. So now you're at $1 million a show. So since they make $6 million a show, now you got $5 million profit. Profit.
What?
You're not done yet, because I was looking at Entertainment Weekly yesterday. CD-ROM game, #2 game in the country.
Okay, forget that. I'm just saying,
just
the TV show alone.
We're in ABC.
Right, the CD-ROM game, all that stuff is
There's
great.
a book,
right.
There's a website. It all brings in money.
Understood. Forget the I'm talking about just the television show. That's $5 million profit. You have no idea.
That's $15 million a week.
$15 million a week in pure profits. times 50 weeks or whatever, how many weeks it's on. I'm sure there's a couple weeks it's not.
Plus all the
52 weeks, whatever you want to call it.
Plus all the people it just brings to ABC, brings to the channel.
And brings to all the other networks. You know that network television in general had been on the decline. This is such a boost to network television that they say on the nights that Millionaire is on, people go not only to ABC, but after the show is over, they go to CBS and NBC.
Yeah, they check out the other networks.
And for years, you talk about programmers, you know, television programmers. For years, I have been screaming that a good game show on prime time would do really well. And and people say, well, how long is this Millionaire thing going to go on? Oh, for goodness sakes, it's a flash in the pan. How long has Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune been on?
Too long.
You're not kidding. And they still get huge ratings.
You know what? They've been on for Jeopardy's been on for like 40 years.
That's right. And game shows have traditionally been the domain of syndicators and not networks. And now the networks are waking up to the fact that a good game show,
you know what's cool now, Howard?
Can make tons of profit. Yep.
Greed's on at 9 now. So you know, Millionaire goes from 8 to 9, and then you go over to
Greed.
Yeah, to Greed.
That's right.
So you can get more game shows.
Yeah, you have like 2 hours of straight game shows.
What is that, John?
I go over to Greed. I wish there was something on it. And
how about a John game show at 10?
What's he saying?
There's a 10 to midnight.
Guess the end of the sentence.
Guess the end of the sentence game? Wow.
Yeah.
That would be great. All right. So, this is unbelievable what's going on with this show, Millionaire. You have to understand how it has affected network television.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's unbelievable. And look at the pop democratic. I mean, the Republican stuff is kind of nasty to gays and nasty to people who want abortion in this country. It's just nasty. It's all these religious, dopey issues. They got to get it off the Republican platform and get back to what they were doing, which was, you know, reforming the economy.
Work to do. Discrimination against people with disabilities or with a different religion. I think that it's time just leave people alone because of the way God made them and stop the discrimination.
There you go.
And since there's so little difference in the candidates, one wonders why Bill Bradley doesn't just get out of the campaign. But he says that he's in it for a while yet. And he's not interested in the vice presidency. Number 13.
Number 13, Robin. You're jumping ahead.
Yes, I am.
I'm running for President of the United States, and that is the position that I want because I think I can offer the leadership that the country needs at this time. I would not do vice president.
So he's not interested in the second spot on the ticket. He also says that Super Tuesday will probably be more of a determining factor for him.
There have only been 250,000 people who voted so far in this presidential race.
And I haven't gotten any of them.
Next Tuesday, there'll be 8.5 million people. It will be about a third of the delegates who will be selected.
So I guess he'll base his decision as to whether to stay in the race on Super Tuesday results. Meanwhile, the name Al Sharpton came up in the debate yesterday, and both Vice President Al Gore and Bill Bradley had nice things to say about him.
Those of us who want to know what the community is speaking about and communicate with them, I think should listen and try to learn.
And here's Bill Bradley saying nice things about Al Sharpton.
He has, in many cases, kept the lid on otherwise dangerous situations that were beginning to develop.
It's a sad day when you got to say nice stuff about a guy who's a race baiter, but there's a reason not to vote for Democrats.
That's politics, I guess. You know, you have to marry yourself to weird people. Meanwhile, yesterday, Al Gore picked up another endorsement. He picked up the endorsement of the Reverend Jesse Jackson. Mm-hmm. Here, Jackson makes his announcement on the CBS News.
Vice President Gore has the combination of ideas and relationships to create the trust for full support.
Probably promised him a Coca-Cola franchise.
Jackson had to say.
He has stood for the inclusion of all segments of our society under the law. Women, gender equality, workers' rights to organize, civil rights for the least able.
All right. Well, there's an endorsement.
On the Republican side, George W. Bush was speaking at St. Louis University last night, and he responded to a question about his visit to the controversial Bob Jones University and why he didn't respond more forcefully to anti-Catholic sentiments expressed in a speech there.
Why do you think Jesse Jackson didn't do any of his rhymes when he was talking about Al Gore? Was he too tired to rhyme? I mean, usually he rhymes.
Maybe he didn't prepare.
Gore is good, and we need food.
Nothing rhymes with Gore.
Right, I guess.
Dreamed that anybody would ascribe to me beliefs I do not hold and opinions I do not share.
I will endorse Gore, but I will not be a bore.
Bush made a further comment.
I did not believe that guilt by association would be a part of the political process. I never dreamed my opponent would be making phone calls in the states alleging and implying and saying outright that I'm an anti-Catholic bigot. I never dreamed that would happen.
Well, now start dreaming. Wake up from that nightmare, bro.
Wake up and smell the coffee.
Don't go to places like that.
Meanwhile, Bush appeared via satellite last night on The Late Show with David Letterman. Number 9.
I know that campaigning is difficult work. How do you look so youthful and rested?
Fake it.
And that's pretty much how you're going to run the country?
Oh, man.
Nice little bite.
Wow. Mixing it up.
And John McCain appeared on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Hey, what are you doing here? Every year in the Senate, I win Miss Congeniality.
Really?
Yeah, it's a unanimous vote.
Also, we're having a pretty bad time.
I think I got to take a break.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so
little break.
Switch topics when we come back.
All right, right after this.
Hello, my name is Fiona Apple. I'm a sensitive singer-songwriter. I write songs about my personal pain. I write songs about what I feel in my soul. And you are listening to a man who feels nothing and has no soul, Howard Stern. So from high atop the Howard Stern building, it's Howard Stern on the Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network.
With the Howard Stern Show.
Right, okay, people, you have to tell me these things, okay?
Howard Stern.
All right, anything else in the news, Robin?
Yeah, unfortunately, there was another shooting in the Bronx, this one very close to the building where Amadou Diallo was shot. An unarmed parolee, he's being described as, was fatally shot last night during a struggle with a plainclothes cop in a Bronx building just blocks from where Amadou Diallo was gunned down last year. The shooting of 23-year-old drug suspect Malcolm Ferguson sent more than 200 angry protesters into the same streets that were filled with demonstrators after last week's acquittal of the 4 police officers in the Diallo case. As riot gear-clad cops mobilized, protesters chanted, "Go back to the suburbs." This was a man who was seen lurking in a building. Some officers who were doing undercover work were around. They noticed some suspicious activity. They cornered these guys, approached them, and were about to, I guess, cuff and arrest them when Malcolm Ferguson bolted from the police. They gave chase. They say he started to reach in his jacket. It looked as if he was extracting a gun, and he was shot. This time, the shooting officer was an Hispanic officer, and Mr. Ferguson was killed.
How can you protest that?
They found no gun, but they did find some bags of heroin. And the man had a long rap sheet.
Why would you sit there and feel sorry for a guy who's running from the police?
Oh, people started screaming right away. You can't, so he had heroin. You can't shoot the guy.
You shoot the guy when you're wrestling with him.
And you don't mind what a heroin dealer does to your neighborhood.
No, that's okay.
Just don't shoot him.
All right, we can't go into that again. We spent a half hour on it.
It's a bad time for the cops. There's just not a good story about them in the paper today. Officers have been accused of beating a woman. Prosecutors yesterday revealed horrific details of a Bronx woman who alleges a night of abuse at the hands of 242nd Precinct cops. Sheree Williams has charged she was handcuffed, thrown into a patrol car, and driven from her home to a deserted area where she was beaten so severely that her jaw had to be wired. DNA evidence support the allegations made by this 37-year-old woman who had to call her own ambulance after cops left her face bloodied and her nose broken, according to the prosecutors. The cops who have been suspended have denied the charges. They were arraigned yesterday. Then there's another story of a police sergeant who was arrested in connection with some child pornography charges. So, I mean, it's just, you can't find a good word. I'm sure there are some good police officers out there. You just don't see any articles about them in the newspaper. Meanwhile, Darryl Strawberry has said that he is entering a 28-day drug rehab program in Florida. He has been suspended from baseball for a year. It's his third drug-related suspension in 5 years, and he now says that he is going to do everything within his power to try to get his drug problem under control. John Rocker is also in the news. Yesterday, he found out that an arbitrator sees things his way. He had been suspended from baseball for 28 days, and he was fined $20,000 for comments he made of an anti-immigrant, anti-minority sentiment in a Sports Illustrated article. But an arbitrator took his case yesterday and decided to cut in half his suspension to 14 days so he can report immediately to spring training, and they also reduced the fine to $500. Some people are saying this is a slap on the wrist. Others are saying that's okay, the punishment didn't fit the crime, and Rocker will be welcome back on the team. Here is Brian Jordan, who's the right fielder for the Braves. He says Rocker is forgiven, number 34.
Number 34.
Everybody deserves to be forgiven. Everyone makes mistakes, and hopefully he learned from this mistake. It's been a big mistake, but hopefully he learned from it and he can move on with his life and his career.
Here's the general manager of the Braves, John Sherholz. He says the Braves are happy to have Rocker back.
This gives us an opportunity to assess how he and his teammates can come together as a cohesive unit again.
Well, listen, hopefully he learned from it.
He's apologized several times. He apologized again yesterday. So he seems to understand what's going on. He's not as thick as he looks.
Hopefully he learned from it.
He got the message.
Hopefully he learned from it.
The baseball commissioner, however, thought it was wrong for the arbitrator to reduce the sentence. He thought it sent the wrong message, that Major League Baseball is not as serious about these things as he wants them to seem.
Hopefully he learned from it.
Yeah, let's hope. The Dixie Chicks. And people like Tim McGraw and Faith Hill heard some good news yesterday. The nominations for The Academy of Country Music were announced yesterday. Here's a little bit of the Dixie Chicks in case you don't know them. Number 17.
Let me hear a little of that. Yeah. Oh, that deserves an award. It's great. It's genius. I don't think the Beatles ever won a Grammy Award, but the Dixie Chicks are racking them up.
This is the Academy of Country Music right here. Dixie Chicks are nominated for Best Entertainer, Best Duet or Group, Best Album, Record, and Best Video.
All right.
Also nominated was Tim McGraw. Here's a little bit of Tim McGraw.
Didn't he play baseball?
No.
That's Tug McGraw. I think the ceremony's held in a barn.
He received 7 nominations, including Best Song for Please Remember, and his wife, Faith Hill.
Oh, Faith Hill's his wife?
Yeah, she was nominated for Best Entertainer, Best Female Vocalist, and Best Album, and Best Video. Here she is.
Oh, she's good. I like the way she looks, I'll tell you that.
Garth Brooks, surprisingly, was not nominated at all.
Thing ain't going too well now.
What's up with that?
Hopefully he learned from it.
Greg Kinnear is in the new Gary Shandling movie that opens on Friday. It's called What Planet Are You From? What is Gary Shandling like to work with, Greg? Number 20.
I'm sure this will be an honest answer. Yeah. Well, Gary's very difficult, quite frankly.
He just is one of those blessed people who have to try. Or
he brings ass-kissing to a new level.
He's way up there.
It's just there. It's just a gift. It's so natural. And his humor is...
It's by all accounts that I've heard, and I like Gary Shandling and everything, but he is a major pain in the ass.
There are reports that he was fighting with Mike Nichols on this.
Right. But listen to Greg Kinnear.
It's
good-natured, and it's kind-hearted, and...
Except if you work with him.
It's inspiring.
Well, you have to understand when he's yelling. It's good-natured and kind-hearted.
And why don't you just throw palms at his feet, Greg? Don't worry, you'll work again. You know what I think Greg hopes that other actors will hear this and go, man, I'm going to work with Greg Kinnear. He'll kiss my ass straight.
Be around.
He's wonderful. He's a genius. He's
just gifted. And a blessing. Gary Shandling, meanwhile, is the guy who created and came up with the idea for What Planet Are You From? How did he do that?
It was about the second year of the Larry Sanders Show, and I thought, what kind of character do I want to play that would be entirely different? And the alien from another planet idea jumped right into my mind.
Yeah, it's called Third Rock from the Sun.
Annette Bening is in this movie, and they asked her if she had any influence on the script. I love these actresses. They get hired. Now they got to influence the script.
Yeah, just shut up and act.
If there was anything that I did...
I ad-lib.
It was, don't cut that, don't cut that, don't cut that. He would want to change it and make it better, and I would say I would be fighting for the earlier stuff, which I did in some cases, and and I felt very strongly about it, and that's a very good sign.
My job in the movie was to make everybody else look young.
And not pregnant.
Right.
Madonna has a new movie. The Next Best Thing. Does she have anything in common with her character?
I mean, obviously, I have a child. And Rupert's a very good friend.
Obviously.
Of mine. But other than that, I don't have that much in common with my character. Oh, yeah, and I practice yoga. So I would say those 3 things I identify with.
She's female.
We both have vaginas. Anything else?
Benjamin Bratt is in this movie. And he was asked if he was intimidated by the prospect of working with Madonna.
Why would you be? Every one of her films have been horrible.
Think you're ruining your career?
Actor to actor, I wasn't nervous. Even man to woman.
Right. No actor would be nervous around.
Woman, I wasn't nervous.
Man to woman, I wasn't nervous. Actor to actor, I wasn't
nervous. As a singer, I was very nervous.
As a member of pop culture, pop society, to internationally famous.
There's no pressure. She's an a-hole.
Yeah, I was a little overwhelmed, I have to be honest.
Pressure. Like was she somebody special? Is it as bad as all her other movies?
I haven't seen it yet.
It looks already bad. You know, you can tell it's bad. There's like nothing even interesting in the trailer.
I know. I mean, it's supposed to be funny, but I'm not laughing.
Well, that broad can't pick a script. She really can't. You know what? She's so out of touch. Except for the music.
She knows the music.
She's good at the music.
Stay with the music.
Yeah, honey.
Nev Campbell is everywhere.
Ooh.
She's, of course, in Scream 3, and she's in this new movie, Drowning Mona. But Party of Five is...
I heard that's horrible, Drowning Mona.
You want to drown Mona.
Yeah. You want to drown her and Mona. Yeah.
But anyway, Party of Five has been canceled, and she was asked if the cast resents her for leaving the show.
Truth be told,
yes,
the show could have gone to 70. I was surprised that it got canceled. I don't think it was completely to do with me. You know, I think if the ratings were extremely high, then it would have...
Cares about her. She's so unimportant.
She's the most important person in show business.
Put her underwater.
Christina Applegate. Oh, I can't imagine how.
It's impossible, but she has one.
It's called Jessie, and airs on NBC at 8:30. How terrific is it also to be the producer of your own show?
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's a
blessing.
Freedom. I don't abuse that freedom. I have very powerful bosses too, but they're wonderful, and they know.
In other words, it's just a title.
They know what they're doing, which is what's so great.
Good.
Okay.
Put something in her mouth.
Angelica Houston.
Right.
She has a new movie coming out. It's called Agnes Brown, and I guess it's based on a book. And what is this book, The Mammy, about?
You already don't know what's going to see that.
The Mammy's about...
The Mammy.
Yo,
Mammy.
A mother of 7 who really has to survive on her own. She works in the fruit and vegetable market in Dublin in the 60s.
Oh, I must rush out and see that. The Mammy.
You know, that's going to be a fun show.
Yeah.
And Don Cheadle, who's a very fine actor, he's in something called Mission to Mars. It opens on March 10th.
Now that I'll go see just based on the title.
What was it like wearing the spacesuit the whole time you were shooting?
It was hot and
it was cool, man.
Clumsy and, you know, foreign, and it was...
Was he a white guy or a black guy?
He's a black guy.
To work with, you know.
Yo.
Just really be into the world of the film anyway, because
he learned his lesson.
You had the real toys, you know, you had the real spacesuit on. We had.
All right, whatever.
Fine actor. Son of the Beach premieres Tuesday, March
Now you're talking
14th.
about. Now here's something I want to hear everything
On
about.
FX. You didn't know the date.
What is the
March
date?
14th.
All right.
Tuesday night, FX. Press conference was held in New York yesterday or the day before, and Howard Stern, who is the executive producer, attended the press conference. He says he is enjoying this new role.
I got very excited about this notion, this notion of,
this is interesting.
You know, Get Smart meets the beach. And we talked about it a long time, and we brought it around, and we hooked up with FX, and the executives...
I'm as boring as the rest of these idiots. I didn't know they'd be releasing that. I cut myself off. Go ahead.
Tim Stack is the star of Son of the Beach.
Right.
And here he is to talk about what it's like to work with Howard Stern.
Oh, good. Now, he better kiss my ass. Actually, Tim was doing a real good job of kissing my ass.
We'll hear.
Yeah. He didn't even talk about the fact that we've been yelling at each other the entire night before.
I was so used to writing Nightstand, which was, you know, Dick Dietrich and a bunch of guest stars, and it was like joke, guest star, joke, guest star. And what Howard has done is really, he's turned this into, and maybe I'm bragging, but I just think it's really a great ensemble show. It's like a throwback to shows like F Troop and Hogan's Heroes, except with really hot women in it. So...
I need to hire Greg Kinnear to write kiss-ass lines for Tim Stack to say.
He's really good at it.
I'm going to put Greg Kinnear in my next project. He really knows how to kiss ass.
And Howard was asked if there's a casting couch on Son of the Beach.
The casting couch is not stained at all. We have, Jamie Bergman and Lila Arciera and Kim Oya were in my hotel room the other night. I don't mind telling you this. We were going to have a meeting, and they showed up first. And I didn't put the moves on any of them because I am trying to be a responsible executive producer.
Well, there you go.
I'm very attracted to all three of them. I wanted to have a menage a four, and I couldn't because I'm trying to be a responsible producer.
Well, that is true.
He was also asked, of course, about Kathy Lee and what he thought of her leaving her show.
Kathy Lee announced today that she is leaving the Regis and Kathy Lee show because she's doing it for her children. She wants to keep them out of the limelight. The only person putting them in the limelight is Kathy Lee. I really don't care. So it seems to me that if she would take them off the magazine covers, remove them from all the network specials and the Christmas specials, none of us would ever see Cody and Cassidy.
And
I'm full of myself.
Have the Baywatch producers seen Son of the Beach?
No, we haven't shown them the program. They were concerned. They said, well, you're doing another Baywatch. This show has as much to do with Baywatch as, Get Smart had to do with 007.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
No, I can't believe it. There was one guy who got through every statement he made.
Yeah, I even cut myself off on one of them. Come on. You know I did.
Okay.
I remember Tim kissing my ass.
Well, I'll have to see if I can find more tape. I'm going to have Gary call up and get us the whole press conference so we can
should hear everything.
Do this some more.
You can. David Hasselhoff copyrighted the ocean, I just learned. So anything with an ocean or people in bathing suits,
can't do.
That's his. So funny.
Well, that's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Modeling is 4 filthy, dirty joke CDs and cassettes are only $12 plus $4.95 U.S. shipping. Call 1-800-323-KING. Tomorrow night, Jackie's having a live show, big show, at the Royal Oak Music Theater in Detroit, Michigan. And tickets happen to include the post party. For MP3 Jokes is a post party. For MP3 Jokes and Jokeland Web Mall, visit jokeland.com. See Stuttering John every Thursday in the Donkey Show. For tickets, go to theatermania.com. All the girls from that Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire, thanks for coming down. Chris Fonseca, thanks for coming in. He'll be performing next week at Wits End Comedy Club in Denver, Colorado. And get Chris's CD, Not Tonight, I Have Cerebral Palsy. And you can get that at comedyproductions.com or click on, just click on Chris's face when you go to comedyproductions.com. Thanks to I1.com for providing prizes for our show. They made it possible for the girls to get naked. We had to give them $7,000. I1 providing the money. Go to I1.com and win a chance at $10,000 every day and $1 million a month for doing what you already do.
2, 3.
He's awesome. If he does that, he's a brave man.
And all that stuff. It really adds up because that's double time.
The city pays for that?
Yeah. We have to protect him. Isn't that crazy?
Oh.
They say they're going to treat him like a visiting dignitary.
That's so crazy.
That's the same kind of security he's going to get.
Don't people trust us to behave?
No. I understand now that there was somebody who was assaulted in the park after the gay parade.
Really? Who was it, Casey? Casey just got back from the gay parade in Chicago. Right? What happened to him? Why was he late? Why did he miss a day of work?
Why?
They couldn't get out because of the weather. And, he didn't get back till about midnight last night.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Chicago? That's not that far
I think it's our station told him that there's one
Jackie, how come you missed a day of work? What was your excuse?
I was late. Are you talking to me? I was late over in Denver.
You were late over?
Plane was on the runway for about an hour and a half after it was an hour and a half late to begin with, and all of a sudden he said, we're going back to the gate. I don't think the brakes work. He pulled into the gate, and we sat there for an hour, and then he said, the pilot said, the brakes are no good on this plane, and there are no other flights. Get yourself a hotel room, and we'll reschedule you in the morning. Nothing anybody could do.
Nothing anyone could do.
Nothing anybody could do.
So I was supposed
I was supposed to leave right after the gay parade.
Yeah.
And I get up there, and it turns out that they canceled the flight, right?
Right.
And they're not rebooking anybody until the next day.
Right.
So I try and get on any other flight that goes back, and they're not running because American Airlines won't have it.
Won't have what?
Won't reschedule anybody until the next day. So the next day...
So you didn't fall in love with the gay parade like everyone said?
No, the next day, 12 hours. I was 12 hours in there. I was on the...
In where?
In the airport.
Yeah.
When we flew out, we sat on the runway for 3 hours with this little screaming kid, this little bastard, was yelling in my ear the whole 3 hours. They turned around and went back to the gate.
Wow. That's frustrating.
He was on a 1 o'clock...
I don't understand what happened.
He was on a 1 o'clock flight.
I don't either. I don't know one thing he just said.
He was on a 1 o'clock in the afternoon flight yesterday. That's all I know. He left me a message the day before. I'm on a 1 o'clock flight. At 8:45, my phone rang last night, and there's a message. I still haven't left.
You're kidding.
No, I was almost not going to get...
You don't... Thank God for Gary interpreting what people say.
Yeah, I had no idea.
You're saying yesterday... the same thing happened.
You got back at midnight last night.
Why? What's going on?
See, if they cancel a flight, they have to stick you in any flight where they can fit you.
It's like a domino effect. And, they say that, they weren't going to reschedule until like a later day.
Say what?
Reschedule.
Oh, okay.
So it turns out what I had to do was just buy a new ticket on a different airline because American Airlines sucks.
I don't think so.
No, I know they do because I sat there 12 hours.
And what he's saying is
I've always had a good experience with American Airlines.
Terrible.
I've never had any experience like this with any airline.
Can I explain something to you guys? The reason why you guys have never had these experiences, especially in the last 10 years, because you're Howard and Robin. Because when you fly and they don't know who you are, sometimes you don't get treated so nice.
No, they lie to you. Up in the thing, they lie to you. They say, it has to do with the air traffic control. So only during weather, when you held up because of weather, they won't pay for the hotel. But, I said, okay, well, you said it was because of the air traffic control.
There goes his $4,000 that he made for sitting at the gay parade.
Right, he spent it all on hotel rooms.
Yeah.
The radio station, the CKG, picked it up.
Oh.
But I don't understand why you couldn't get a flight out yesterday. They were telling you only one airline flies out of Chicago?
So they told me, they told me that American and United are the only ones that fly out of Chicago to New York.
Right.
They said.
Right.
So I was going to look at another flight. I looked at a train. A train takes 21 hours to get from Chicago to New York.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it turns out I went aboard Continental, and they lied. And so I got home at midnight.
Why did they lie?
Because they said American and United are the only ones that fly out of Chicago.
Who said that?
The lady at the American Airlines thing. She lied to me. She wanted me to shut up and leave.
And CKG help you out with this? Can't they pull any strings?
They did
and
everything
they don't have
could.
travel agents?
No, they were like calling me like everybody was really concerned, and they were driving back and forth.
Right.
They offered me to everything, man. They were great.
I heard, Howard, by the way, that flying to like Chicago, Detroit, the Midwest, there's always delays. It's just really tough weather-wise and everything else.
And they pushed you along. Like I had a 6:30.
What was the original delay? I don't understand. What was the weather problem?
They said that there were storms in New York, and I told
New York there was not one storm.
I talked to my girl. She said, "There's 90 degrees. There's nothing wrong." She goes, "Oh well, that's what they told me." You know what I mean? So she's like, "Shut up and get out of here."
They told you there were storms. This was the quietest weekend of the century.
Something is wrong with this story.
I know. It's the Casey factor.
No, I'm saying it's weather because if it's weather, they don't have to pay for your overnight and they have to pay for your,
So what do you think it really was?
Laziness.
Laziness.
They just didn't feel like flying that day. The weather was too good.
What is it, John?
You know what I'm shocked? Because this happened to me once. Remember, guy, we had that appearance in L.A.?
But it's clearly not weather.
No, but they just... But sometimes they'll fly you into Detroit, a different place, then fly you to New York.
Everything was booked.
They couldn't fly you around the country. Remember that when I flew all over?
Fly me to Hawaii and then fly me back. Whatever we can do just to get a different flight. And they said, everything is booked. Everything.
It seems so odd.
It does seem odd.
Howard,
it doesn't make any sense.
Can I tell you just a really quick, funny John story? John and I had to go to Los Angeles. I flew out direct. I was in business class. I was very relaxed. I was watching a couple DVDs. John got on some weird flight after me. John went from New York to Atlanta to Chicago to Los Angeles.
But only because I knew I had to be there. I said, get me there somehow.
Right.
So, but it worked, eventually.
Because he had a gig.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can't believe he couldn't have flew to 4 different places.
That's what I said.
Couldn't have flew?
Couldn't have flown to, different places.
Couldn't have
flew.
Like, you could try to say, hey, listen, get me to Atlanta from Chicago.
All right, so you could. So what happened when you got to the gay parade? How bad was it? I saw some of the tape, man. There were tons of people out there screaming you were a fag.
It was a public flogging, is what it was. I felt like they just took me on stage in high school, just put my pants down. I was standing up there naked, and I would just point and laugh at me.
Right.
That's what it was, man. It was just like this public humiliation at its...
It seemed like there were a lot of people who were not gay who were standing there watching you.
Yeah, and making fun of me.
Thousands.
That you attracted all those people to the gay parade?
Well, you know what? It's like, I would probably go too if it was to make some poor schmuck that, took money to do something he normally wouldn't do.
I was shocked that so many straight people showed up to the gay parade just to see him and just like yell at him.
Yeah, I mean, these guys had signs, and they were like chanting stuff.
Like, Casey's gay. There's a huge sign that says Casey gay on a building.
I'm glad that he brought so many people out.
And the thing was, Howard, it really started to kick in. I started to realize what I decided was when I was standing on the float. On the first tier of the float, they had all these gay guys from a gay bar with just socks over their pins.
Yeah.
Started dancing. And when they turned on the music, I was just standing there alone with all these gay guys. And it's like it really hit me, you know what I mean? Like, what am I doing?
Did it make you more sensitive to the plight of gays?
I found out something about myself. I found out that I am homophobic.
Right.
Because it made me feel so uncomfortable.
Jesus. Right.
But, it's not like...
Another sign said Casey is out.
Yeah, and that was the other one. That was the other one. It's like, you know what? That's what I thought this was going to be about. This is what I'm portraying to people. That I'm coming out right now.
You are.
And I'm not.
You're not coming out for another couple of years. Is what
I don't think you're going to come out for a while.
I'm not coming out at all.
I want to see when he comes out for himself.
No.
You know what it is, Howard? Casey feels like by doing this he was a whore, and right now it's the guy is left to just throw the money on his belly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I felt like.
Dude, big deal. So a bunch of gay guys were dancing around.
It was a joke. Have you ever been the brunt of a joke before?
That's what I was thinking the whole time. It's like, I felt like I was acting. You know what I mean? I was acting. This was a part I was playing.
You can't just embrace the moment and say, hey, it's a goof,
Real problem.
Did you go home and, like, bang your girlfriend?
Real hard.
You know what I mean? Come here.
Almost kill her.
Yeah. Come here, I'm going to kill you.
Split you like firewood.
That's right.
Did you really? Did you bang your girlfriend?
What?
Did you bang your girlfriend as soon as you got back?
Well, I was very manly. Very manly.
Yeah, good.
Knocked over the
Talk lower. No, I had to wash the gay off me, you know what I mean? It took a long time.
Better use an SOS.
There's no way to wash the gay off you.
Dude, stop it. So much. You know what? You look very, very gay on that float. I saw it.
Oh, dude, I look so gay.
You fit right in with that gay facial hair.
He doesn't look gay.
And everybody that would pass me by, I knew you were gay. I knew it. And they were yelling at me and stuff like that. But I was cordial and I was nice to everybody.
Right, I saw that.